Assalamualaikum semua, how are you? Okay, today we are going to continue the second unit which is about temperature. Okay, last class hari tu kamu dah belajar pasal thermometer, right? So today you are going to learn about three things. First is about what is temperature. The second one is how the thermal energy is being transferred, and the last one is about absolute zero and the Kelvin scale. First of all, you have to know what is temperature. Okay, temperature is a measure of the average heat or thermal energy of the particles in a substance. Temperature ataupun suhu adalah ukuran haba ataupun tenaga thermal particles ataupun molekul di dalam sesuatu objek. Ataupun dalam bahasa mudahnya, suhu adalah sukatan haba ataupun tenaga haba sesuatu objek. Okay, in any object, dalam apa-apa objek, the particles or the molecules are moving. Particles ataupun molekul-molekul dia semua bergerak. So, when they are in motion, they will have kinetic energy. Bila dia bergerak, dia akan ada tenaga kinetik. And these particles move at varying speeds. Dan particles-particles ini bergerak dalam hal laju yang pelbagai. But, when we increase the temperature of the object, the molecules will move faster. Kalau kita panaskan objek tu, particles dia akan bergerak dengan lebih laju. Therefore, we can say that the higher the temperature, the faster they move, the greater the kinetic energy. So, if I put a hot object in contact with a cold object like this, so there will be a transferring of thermal energy from one to the other. Kalau Kak Fai letak satu objek panas bersentuhan dengan satu objek sejuk, akan berlaku pemindahan tenaga haba daripada suatu objek ke suatu objek yang lain. So basically, this hot object will transfer its thermal energy to the cold object. So, objek yang panas ni akan pindahkan tenaga haba dia kepada objek yang sejuk. So, here, this hot object will cool down. Objek yang panas ni akan menyejuk. Why? Because its particles lose kinetic energy. Partikel-partikel ni dah kehilangan tenaga kinetik. So, here the cold object pula akan akan semakin panas because its particles gain kinetic energy. Dan kita boleh kata dekat sini, this hot object, kinetic energy dia semakin berkurang, dan objek yang sejuk ini, kinetic energy dia semakin bertambah. Okay, this transferring of thermal energy will only stop when both objects reach the same temperature. Pemindahan tenaga ini hanya akan berhenti apabila dua-dua objek ni capai suhu yang sama. Because the average kinetic energy per particle is the same in both. Sebab tenaga kinetik dia secara average-nya untuk setiap partikel tu sudah sama untuk kedua-duanya. Okay class, now what is the difference between temperature and heat? Apakah perbezaan di antara suhu dan juga haba? Okay, for your information, temperature is not the same as heat. Temperature dan haba bukanlah benda yang sama. Okay, now let me show you example. Okay, if I have a cup of boiling water and a saucepan full of boiling water, satu periuk boiling water. Okay, this both boiling water has the same temperature which is 100 degree Celsius. Boiling water je ada suhu 100 degree Celsius, right? So, we can say that both temperature are the same. Dua-dua suhu dia adalah sama. But, if we compare the thermal energy, this saucepan of boiling water has greater thermal energy compared to the cup of boiling water. So, this is the difference between temperature and heat. So, this is the last part of today's lesson, which is absolute zero and the Kelvin scale. Okay, as you have learned just now, when the temperature falls, the particles in a material will lose kinetic energy. Apabila suhu berkurang, particles akan kehilangan tenaga kinetik. Why? Because the particles move more and more slowly. Pergerakan partikel tu semakin perlahan. And at negative 273 degrees Celsius, they can go no slower. And this is the lowest temperature there is, and this is what we call absolute zero. Absolute zero adalah nilai suhu yang paling kecil, and ini adalah suhu di mana partikel ni dah tidak boleh bergerak lebih perlahan, iaitu pada suhu negatif 273 degree Celsius. Okay, the rules of atomic physics do not allow particles to have zero energy. Okay, secara fiziknya, particles ni tidak boleh ada tenaga kosong, zero energy. But absolute zero, they will have the minimum energy possible. Pada suhu negatif 273 degree Celsius ni, we can say that it have the minimum energy possible. Okay, in scientific work, temperatures are often measured using Kelvin Scale, and its unit is Kelvin K. Okay, this temperature scale, Kelvin Scale, is the same size as the degree Celsius. Kelvin Scale dengan degree Celsius scale ni adalah sama. Cuma Kelvin Scale uses absolute zero as its zero K. Yang membezakannya adalah Kelvin Scale menggunakan absolute zero sebagai zero Kelvin. Okay. So this is how you can convert from one scale to the other scale. So to find the Kelvin temperature, you just add the Celsius temperature in degree Celsius with the absolute zero, which is 273. Okay, if you look at this table, okay, from the first row here, you have the Celsius scale, and the second row here, you have the Kelvin scale. So to get this Kelvin scale, you just add this Celsius scale here with the absolute zero, 273. So boiling water, the temperature of the boiling water is 100 degree Celsius, right? So to get the Kelvin scale, you just add with 273, therefore you get 373 Kelvin. Sama juga macam melting ice. Melting ice, dia punya temperature is 0 degree Celsius, right? So you add with 273, therefore you get 273 Kelvin. And for the absolute zero, the Celsius scale is negative 273 degree Celsius. This is the lowest temperature. So you add with 273, therefore you will get 0 Kelvin. So hari ini kamu dah belajar berkenaan 3 benda, iaitu apa itu suhu, bagaimana tenaga thermal dipindahkan daripada suatu objek ke suatu objek, dan apa itu absolute zero and the Kelvin scale. So now I want you guys to do the notes for today's lesson and then do the exercise that I've already attached at the Edmodo. So the questions nanti kita akan discuss during the last session. So that's all from me for today. Thank you and Assalamualaikum.